now planning on visiting when Joe comes.
You're visiting who?
Franz, where do you live?
Look.
Me?
Yeah.
Allgäu.
Kaufbeuren.
What?
In Germany.
He said it with full mouth, and I didn't understand what Lucas said.
Im Allgäu in Kaufbeuren. You know where Neuschwanstein is?
No, not really.
The
Can you point it out on the map?
The famous castle? Like the Disneyland inspiring castle?
Are you close to me?
I mean,
Or are you still close to Munich?
you know where the Bodensee is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
In that direction from Munich, basically.
Okay.
Like an hour away.
So, like I said, in Germany.
In Germany. What is this country? Full of Germany. Alright. Mel is done cutting, so we can begin.
Don't say that!
Knock on wood.
Knock it off on wood.
Knock on wood.
Alright. So,
Knock me up.
Roshaya, recap. That's a valid point.
And also,
Damn.
so we
Get an inspiration just for that, Pumpkin.
nice. We decided to leave the Fireflies camp because of the fact that we just didn't trust them well enough, and we wanted to get a move on anyways. Philia decided to stay behind, so we said goodbye, and we left. We didn't really question it; we just kind of accepted it. We kept walking for I can't remember exactly how many days we ended up walking. 3 before we well, just through the forest. We decided to stay that staying in the forest would be better to avoid any patrols potentially spotting us on the road. Let's see here. Through. Why did I not write this down? Wait, what? Okay. During one of the nights, Rashaya spotted a shadowy figure that was unknown what its intentions actually were. Rashaya didn't take any risks, decided that this place would not be safe to stay in, we moved on. Kept on traveling until we finally reached it was the Blacksteel Ridge. It was some kind of like mining town. Once again, I don't know why I didn't write this down. I feel like I did, but I can't see them. Anywho. We made it to the town. We entered, surprisingly, could enter without any resistance or questions asked whatsoever. Got ourselves 2 rooms at the inn, but decided we would all sleep in the same room. Just due to no one being left alone with Lydia, since we got noticed that a person from Maustadt is contacting her telepathically, which we thought was very, very terrifying. We walked around a bit during the day in the town. Rashaya just scouting out the place, realizing that most people were working at the hour, and we're in the mines, so there weren't really any people to look out for or catch the drift of. Whereas the other 3 decided to go, or not 3, 2, because Lydia decided to stay back in the tavern.
Yes.
The other 2, Flint and Locke, decided to go to the blacksmith, which didn't end up going in their favor, as
it did in a different way.
As Flint kind of got annoyed by their lack of hospitality and kind of rudeness. So they ended up leaving. We headed back to the inn, and I think we were going down to eat,
Yes,
and that's when we ended the session.
that is correct. Inspiration point if you don't have it. If you have it, you can pass it on.
Let's see. Do I have inspiration point? I do.
All right.
I do.
Anybody who doesn't? Flynn doesn't.
I'll use it for cooking again, don't worry.
And Mel doesn't. So, Helio.
I'm just gonna zap the inspiration fingers to. I'm gonna inspirationally finger Flint.
I take it away.
That's sort of.
Put it in, put it out, moan both ways, huh?
Hey, that's doing half the job for me.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
I've been in
Jesus.
What do you
a
have?
great fucking mood today.
Ice cream?
Who, me?
Is it?
No, I ate
No.
money.
Hey.
It's the toilet.
They have ice cream. I'm allergic to milk. I ate ice cream.
Okay, you're lying to everyone when you say you're allergic to milk, cheese, or any other products like that, because everyone knows the people who consume the most amount of lactose products are the people who are lactose intolerant. I shouldn't eat this, otherwise I will shit myself for the next hour. Eats an entire block of cheese, downs it down with a gallon of milk, and then finishes off with ice cream as a dessert. Everyone who's lactose intolerant consumes more dairy than a human being should in one sitting.
We made it through the recap before the session derailed. Congratulations,
Anyways.
Pods. This is a fucking. This must be a
My
close
back.
contender for records.
Okay. Anyways.
So I do believe we were going down to have dinner.
Yes, you were. As it is about 6 o'clock. You are making your way down town. As you go down the stairs and you notice that there are a lot of dwarves, mostly dwarves, are filling the tables, carrying their mining gear and pickaxes. Some of them have it with them, some of them don't. And you found the table at the corner. And as you then see as dinner is being served, you see Lydia, since you weren't there, you see a dwarf, but unusually bright haired. His beard and hair are blonde. Accompanying him, a dwarvish woman, somewhat reddish hair, as they just push a cauldron and like a wagon with a cauldron and some plates on it.
So they're like, is there any place to sit down?
Yeah, you already sat down, basically.
Oh, I already sat down.
Mhm.
Wait, is the rest? Wait, just one
All
more,
of
is
you,
the rest with me?
all of you
Oh.
went together and sat down. That's where we ended.
Oh, okay, I wasn't there for that. This was like.
Yep.
As you heard as we ended as one of the dwarves just waved to the owner and just yelled, "Hey James, over here first."
You made Mel sad.
Is James a dwarf?
I broke. It was worth it. It was worth it. No. Oh no.
It was worth it to end right here just to see this.
Yeah, I know, right?
Context, Mel. We decided on ending the session just before this moment. After we heard James was the dwarf, and we were like, yeah, no, we gotta wait for Mel.
Thank you so much, Paladin. Anyways. Go like obviously looking at them. Like all the way like this. And turn the rest. Should I ask them?
Ask. No. We'll take care of that. But first, I'd like a pint, and I'd like a meal.
I'd like 3 pints and a meal. You're starting off slow, brother dear.
But what if they know?
What? Well, if they know, they know. But look, we're coming down from upstairs. We're not going to go, excuse me, have you seen this before? Immediately. Without, you gotta grease the wheel a bit for the system to run. Maybe you perhaps spark a conversation before then. Pay a couple of rounds. Play a couple of games of Tri Dragonante. Who knows? Whatever works. But first you gotta... You can't go up to someone and be like, hey, what do you know about this? That's not gonna work. Gotta ease your way into that.
I learned that the
Right,
hard way.
Draxxia?
Do you have money for me?
Yeah. That's
No, we paid for the room.
and also the food.
Right.
I'm gonna take my coin purse out and like turn it inside out and there's absolutely nothing in it. Absolutely nothing in it. Because you guys have ripped it off of my body.
I'll
And
pay
then-
I'll pay around a bit. It's okay. I still have some left over from, the combat we had.
I mean, Roshaya did pay for a few days, including food, just the drinks or separately.
Yeah. So drinks is what
Yeah.
I'm paying. I have some money left over from, the situation. So we should be okay.
Can I have that?
No. You can gladly have a drink, but you're not. I was told to keep my money. I got yelled at frequently that I was spending it too quickly last time, so let me keep it for me. But here, I'm gonna hand her 10 gold, just in case you get lost.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna raise my hand for the bartender.
There is a halfling young man standing at the bar and just quickly rushing more and more drinks out as they are being ordered by all the clientele, basically. One moment. Like pours, spills, fuck. Takes another one, pulls, puts it on the table every time.
I'm gonna hold up 7 fingers.
Yeah, one moment, and then she just pulls it, and you see as people from around you just stand up from the tables and pick up those the glasses he fills.
Oh, alright, I'm gonna go get up and follow suit. What they're doing it.
Make sure we're allowed to do it as well. We don't want a bathhouse incident again, right?
What is about houses?
Hey, am I allowed to take the drinks?
Yeah, just leave some coins.
Thank you. I'm
There
gonna
you go.
pick up 7
Yep.
and bring them back to the table.
Okay. You see as you're about to pick up 7, like you see 2 dwarves just come up and take 2 out of the 7 you tried to pick it up, and there are like 5 at the moment, and then he just
I'm gonna wait.
fills them quickly. Crap! Ran out of clean. Just picks up the dirty and just fills them up again. The dirty cups. Just fills them up.
Well,
No, I'm good. I'm good.
I want to insight check him. Does he need help?
Inside.
You need to insight check that. He just picked up a dirty mug and killed it, serving it to other customers.
18.
He definitely needs
congratulations.
help. He's drowning in his work.
Congratulations, not an idiot.
Go place the tankards on the table, and then I'm gonna step behind the bar and start washing.
Hey,
Okay.
you're not allowed here. You're not allowed here.
I'm helping to clean. You
Rock.
need the help.
Ah, fuck
No
it.
pay.
And he just
And I'm gonna start helping.
and he just keeps doing it until it starts to come down a bit, and you see everybody got their drinks, and he slows down the pace, and people come to the table to fill it in. So he takes their cup, just fills it in, not to wash it again, basically.
And then I'm gonna step back over to the table.
And before he's come back, Flint, you really need to teach your brother just like how to act as a normal being.
I'm really trying.
He's so sweet. Look at him. Yeah.
You don't see the issue. He just walked past the bar and just started doing dishes. That's
So
generally frowned upon. If you
To
just
be fair, he's
Hard.
always loved doing dishes back home.
yeah, well, if you just barge
Oh.
That was his task. He was really good at that.
And by doing dishes, there's like a bucket with water, and you just like next to you just dunk it in and then
Mhm.
clear them.
Yep.
Not
And if I
very
were to just-
sanitary.
If I were to come and just start braiding your beard without your consent, would you be happy?
No, I understand what the problem is.
Exactly. Lydia, if I came to undress you and tuck you in at bedtime, would you be happy?
She would be happy.
If I just did that without saying anything prior.
Will you at least
You're
let
gonna-
me know a bedtime story first?
What do I have? That would be very nice. I'm looking at my hand decks and go. This will be in between your face.
Exactly. Now you see the issue with Locke running behind the bar starting to do dishes without
Well,
saying
he's not
anything.
undressing him. As I look over.
Oh,
Oh, no.
forgot you have the mental capacity of a 2-year-old.
Who, Mel or Lydia?
Lydia, no. Mel is definitely more mentally stable than a 2-year-old.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
come on now.
like 7, 8.
I'd give her 4.
No. Listen. She got a full-time job. You gotta at least give her a 10.
I cry because of my job.
So do
My
I.
job
Don't
makes
worry
me
about
cry.
it. Don't worry about it. So do I.
I don't.
The printer broke today whilst I had 3 customers standing in line to return things that didn't work as
Ah,
intended.
shit, and you have to print even
Whilst
more.
I was in the middle of repairing a phone.
I sat there like, haha.
And my coworker was taking a shit.
Yeah.
So I had to do it all on
Thanks
my
for the-
own.
That's how it
For
broke.
the info.
I can only imagine that. Otherwise, that was a really long bathroom break. I can only imagine that's what she was doing. I hope.
Oh, she was in a period.
Well, regardless.
Anyways.
No, she was in a good mood today.
It doesn't matter if she can. She can
That's-
still be on her period.
Yep. that-
It depends on what food she ate that day.
Fair.
You see, has everybody been served, including you? And then they take the wagon. Wagon? The cart. Jesus. Back into the kitchen. In the back door.
Yeah, and then I step back over to the table.
You
Very happy with my deed.
I'm just gonna look at Flint like this. Hold on.
Look,
Yeah,
Matron would be proud.
I know. I made him very happy, I think. I'm gonna look over. Did I make the guy happy?
you encourage.
Does he seem less stressed?
He
The guy behind the bar?
He seems like the hard part is over, and like now he's basically just filling cups for people that need it.
He looks so much happier.
I know. But first, yeah, we're supposed to ask if you can help. I just couple of things. Matron would be proud. You're a good lad. Firstly, ask if you can help. It's not okay to just go and help people.
He was so busy, I thought helping would only disturb him more.
He's probably used to it.
That sounds really sad.
I know. We're also trying to keep a low profile here. People notice us as is. If you're going out of your way to make yourself noticed,
Well, you're
it'll be easier for seekers to find us.
There's a lot of dwarves in this town. And I've seen Goliaths here as well. It's kind of surprising.
I know. Which means we would probably be better off playing low profile, because if they're looking for dwarves, Goliaths, they'll find a bunch here. But if they're like, oh, have you noticed any strangers? And they're like, oh, yeah. One showed up and suddenly did the dishes in a tavern where we were drinking. Makes us a lot more noticeable.
I'm not sure we did a good deed.
Again, Matron would be proud you're a good lad for doing it. But there's a time and a place. You need to talk to me before you do these things.
It was an impulse decision.
And we'll see if that was the best choice.
Okay.
12 hours in the mines!
Okay.
Fuck those fucking Edelsteels! You hear in the background.
What did they say?
Wait, I'm sorry, what did you say, Mel?
He scared the living shit out of me. It was like, oh, so loud all of a sudden.
Oh, okay.
12 hours in the mine! Fuck those fucking Edelsteels! They don't pay us enough!
Idle steals or riddle steals?
Edelsteels.
By the way,
Okay,
I'm
like,
looking at
Edelstahl.
Flint. I'm looking at Flint very disappointed. Just
I think he did.
There's just a deadpan towards Rashai in the sense of I've done enough.
Yeah, like Edelstahl.
you know what? Just gonna eat the food, I guess. How's the food?
The food is the food is relatively well made. It has relatively big chunks of meat in it. It's not cut evenly, but tastes good. It's warm, and together with the drink, it sits nice in the belly.
Nice. Does the drink have any remnants of this was not washed before handed out?
Let me see.
If it's like
yours
there's
is
a bit of-
yours isn't.
Okay, good.
How,
Because if it's a bit of dirt, Rashai doesn't care. But if it's like someone's pissed in it, then she might be a bit more peeved about it.
So you think it's dirt?
I wouldn't mind a bit of dirt, honestly. If someone is thrown up in the fucking mug and then just
They took the
Shook it
massive
out.
dump in there. You just don't know the difference.
it's a good thing I swapped my drink with Locks then.
Lock us 3, don't worry about it.
yes.
I have one left.
You hear as a cup being thrown to the wall and then dun, 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 falls on the ground. As you see some of the dwarves just trying to calm down their friend.
I'm gonna go mingle. Lock, stay here.
I assume you would say that.
Don't do anything other than sit
I'll
here.
listen to Rashaya. That's
Leave
who
me
can-
alone. And he shakes them off and
if you
starts
like to play a
walking
drum.
towards the exit.
Go mingle with the non-angry dwarves. That
I'll
would be
take
better.
I'll take my mug and I'll head over.
Yep, you see a group of 4 more dwarves. The 5th one just get up and left. He was the one that threw the mug at the...
Give me a second.
All of them are dark-haired and like dirty. Wearing no armor, just clothes, rags. At some of them. Seems like it was equipment once, but it's worn off quite a lot. Let him breathe some air. He'll be fine.
God, is better than a twist.
Sorry, what?
Sorry. I'm asking what's got his beard in a twist. I heard him. Apologies. Don't mean to intrude. But.
Not from
seems like
around
someone's
here.
happy. No. I'm currently passing through.
Looking for
possibly
work?
In the area, possibly, yeah.
Better go look somewhere else. The pay here is shit.
Is that what your mate was screaming about?
Yeah, 12 hours in the mines. Everybody's exhausted. And we keep working
Your
in a
pay shite.
Yes, very.
Are you the only people?
No, the other
Is
shift.
not kind the only people in the mines?
No, the other shift just went in when we came back.
But
We work in 2 shifts.
all dwarvish.
Most, yeah. There are some Goliaths. Took time to get used to, but
What you mean took time to get used to?
you know Goliaths. They're hot-headed.
An interesting statement.
Nah, not all of them.
Nothing I don't
I'm
agree.
not saying all of them are bad,
No, of course.
but hot-headed.
Let me buy you around.
Hey!
Sure.
as they all finish the drink. Go ahead.
I'll walk over and get. How many are there? 4?
Yes.
I'll get 6 ales.
All right.
Actually, fuck it. I'll risk it. I'll get 2 ales for each of them. So we're looking at 10.
10, including yourself.
Yep.
All right. You go to the bar and you see the halfling boy. Do you need help? Yeah, you need help.
I'll be fine.
Are you sure?
Crack my neck. Aye, thanks, lad. And I'll toss him a gold piece.
All right.
How much is it for the ales?
You have not, maybe not you, but Locke would have noticed that people just leave coins. They don't get a price.
But I know how much ale usually is. I've been able to taste this.
Yes.
Can I make an assessment?
Yes.
What do you want me
Is
to
this
roll?
the famous assessment check?
It is.
Go for it, assassin.
D assessment, please?
No. It's 5 copper per drink.
Oh, yeah, no, I'll toss him a gold.
It's
Keep
not,
the rest.
they don't earn much, so
Yeah.
need to leave somehow. Thank you. And you attempt to bring the mugs to the table. Dexterity saving throw.
Can I use strength? Carry it.
Well, it's more like avoiding other people, not if you succeed to carry it.
Very well.
Do the cha-cha slide.
That's gonna be a 17.
Yeah, easy enough. You see a dwarf just a bit drunkishly gets up and
Oh,
almost kicks
I-
you away.
I definitely don't see. I'm just shouting, move, 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 move.
well,
Out we.
a dwarf stands up and almost like kicks you, but he hears you say move, and then he like catches himself, and then goes to the
I'll-
bar.
Slam them down on the table.
Hey,
And 2 to each.
2 each.
Now we can start it.
Let's drink, lads. And then the old pros wait for you.
Give me a second.
Do they look each and every person in the eyes before they cheers?
They do because they're not terrible people.
Just looking at each other, waiting for you.
May your beards grow long and healthy.
Hey! And then they drink the first one down. So, what brings a young lad like you here?
Ah, just young, thank you. Make sure the skin is not as rowdy as in the mines. I'm trying to get it a bit more up there. More of a traveling.
You would notice that their beard are relatively longer than yours and braided. So
Mhm.
they're
I mean,
probably older than you.
Mine is braided as well, but they're definitely
Yeah.
longer because like mine.
Yep. And most of them don't trim their hair, so it's made into like the long hair made into some of the long hair made into the beard. The rest is like either in a not a ponytail, but made as well in the back.
Man bun.
Yeah, man. So
All right. So, just traveling through for now, trying to find a place where I feel at home, feel like I belong. But if you're saying the work ain't worth it, not for the money.
not here, man. Not here. Save yourself.
Have you haven't considered trying to ask for more or right?
Who cares about a bunch of dwarfs nowadays? The rich are getting richer. Sure, we tried, but they don't listen, and we need the money.
You're their cash flow though.
Yay.
I mean, look, you're doing the manual labor if you stop doing it. You threaten to no longer work, you're forcing them to pay you more. And I'm sure if you're being paid shite, Goliaths may be as well.
He's like, you seem trying to really hard to understand what you're trying to say. You are a clever one, are you?
I've seen it before. I'm also from a mining town, and my folks are better paid and respected.
Where are you from?
Not dwarves for the most part, but also not being fucked by the rich.
Where are you from?
North. Yernig.
Yornik, I heard of Yornik. My cousin lives in Yornik. Do you know me? Maybe you know Offrin. Offrin Stormhammer.
Do I know Offrin Stormhammer?
Roll history.
Okay. History, that's going to be a flat 10.
Never heard of him.
Possibly arrived after I left. Been working as a mercenary, a sellsword, here and there.
So you travel a lot.
Try to. Meet a lot of dwarves. There's one actually that I fought with a long time ago. I was wondering because the Goliaths, they were fucking useless as shite, the Smiths. Be wondering if a man with a beard such as you may be able to tell where I'll undo the pearl in my beard, place it on the table. You know where this is from? I won it in a card game, and from another dwarf that was traveling through another continent. He said he was also from here, but no one's been able to identify either the make or where it's from. Perhaps there is a sigil on the inside of it from the creator, but not even a skull on it.
Huh. He takes it. Hey Mick, do you recognize it? And the other dwarves are just across, similarly looking, but he looks very exhausted. He's like taking it. I've seen something like that before. I believe Obrid. Jesus, I forgot how to pronounce the name. I think Obrid had it. Something similar, at least. Carries it in his beard as well.
Your cousin.
No. Obrid works in the mines. Currently in the shift there. Working night shift.
And he said a 12-hour shift, so we'll be out in the morning.
6 in the morning. That's where we go.
What does he look like?
A rough, dark beard. Darker than mine. Mine is brown. His is black. Black as the night. Although, he has some white spots. Getting old, you know.
Hold on, let me make sure I'm getting this. Obrid.
Yes.
Has a patchy white and brown beard.
Yes. Black and white. Black and like gray, not white. Not white, gray. What I mean. Beard.
I'll just say salt and pepper. And in that case, you've helped me a bunch.
Aye, you paid.
Trying to find the original owner of it. Because, out on the road, there's a lot of thieves, there's a lot of bandits, and not sure where it came from.
Yeah. Anyway.
How do the Goliaths?
Most of them are friendly.
The Smiths in particular, because they couldn't help me at all. They seem to be rather degrading for our sort, as I can tell.
They're relatively new in town. Took over the smithy.
You know where they hail from?
Somewhere in the north. Something about... what was it? Something Verge. I don't know.
Verge.
Verge. Something with A.
Average.
Average. Maybe that's...
That was a joke. But thank you. I'm not planning on staying much longer. I do have a couple more mines to check out, a couple other places for good, honest work. But thank you. I feel like if you're not able to speak to your employer, you may be best to stop working for them all at once. Until they pay.
And where should we go?
Oh, you don't go. You stay. You stay and make it known that you're here, you're willing to work, but not for what they're paying you. It's not just about money. It's also about your safety. Because if they're not paying you enough, and if you're not feeling safe, you're risking a cave-in. You risk a cave-in. You risk lives of not only you, but everyone else. The timber is shite to hold up the ceiling. You're fucked.
Hi. Lost some you good lads over the years.
And whose fault is that? Not yours. You know what you're doing.
I do.
Those in charge that don't make sure everything is running smoothly. They're more trying to cut corners and costs.
You see us, the other three. You're talking to the one and the other three just nodding and starting to agree.
Happened once in Yurnik when I was just a wee lad. You know what happened to the guy in charge?
What?
4 miners were lost in a cave-in.
Aye.
The rescue team went down there, brought up the beam that was supporting. It was softwood, not hardwood. Because the new employer, the new person in charge, decided, hey, we're going to cut some corners. Had no idea what he was buying. He was stoned to death and burnt. City Square.
You see, as the guy
As always.
as the guy picks up his mug and says, "For justice and those who we lost," and then drinks without prost, because in memory. And the others drink too. Finish the drink. So, what did you say your name was?
Torvald.
Shit, I need to write it down.
Do I hear this?
It's not too
But
far.
his
It's
brother
not too far,
can't
so you... Yeah, you have high enough passive perception, and you were listening, I believe. So yes.
It is a loud tavern.
I swear, Roshaya, every fucking time. Do I hear that?
Do I hear that? You know what? You know what? Roll perception.
20.
Oh man, you don't want to play with Slash then, because Slash could lip read over like 3 miles or some shit like that.
I actually rolled really shit.
In that case. But what you
They're
what
too
you
focused
modify-
on Locke and Lydia talking about I don't know what.
Try my character page is not loading.
Okay.
Like, let me try and reload.
What did you roll,
Uh,
Oliver?
what did
I
you
rolled a
roll
nat
out?
5. I
You rolled a
rolled
nat 5, so
yeah.
you're probably looking at what?
15,
Um,
I think?
15 maybe?
15, 15, 15.
Perception
I have a
plus 10,
+10.
15, yeah.
Yeah. We
you-
ain't in a forest.
You don't... You catch him saying Torwald, but you don't catch the context. Because at the moment at the table, something happens, I don't know.
Yeah, you were too focused on Lydia and Locke. Focusing on Lydia, what are we doing?
No, I try to ignore what the fuck you two are doing.
You try, but it doesn't work, does it?
If Roman carefully looks at his DM, then you'll know what I'll be doing.
I'm sorry, I was busy.
No worries. You can RP.
Oh no, shit. Okay. Guess what she's doing? You see as Lydia gets up and goes to the counter. Hello?
I'm gonna look.
Can I have 2 ale? Or whatever
Of course.
they have.
Yes, and he just puts from the same for the same fuss.
But look around. See where Flint is.
Yeah, you
Look
see.
over to him.
Yeah.
Look over to him. Walk over to him, sorry. Sit down. Give the 2 beers to the dwarf sitting across from him.
I will shoot
There are
the
there's
dirtiest fucking look possible.
four people. As you say your name, Lydia comes to you and sits down. You see four other dwarves just looks at you. Can we help you?
Pardon me, we're currently in a bit of a conversation.
Torwald, you know her.
Barely.
Is
Bitrud.
this for you?
I'm gonna
As I
start
shove the
planning
ale
my
to him.
escape.
I'm gonna look to Rashaya and be like,
Take me.
so
You see,
confused.
you see Roshaya looking over the exit door, looking towards the room.
I'm just gonna nod and follow her lead.
I offered the ale though to 2 of them. Even though I would
Do you
take
know
more.
it's rude to buy drinks only to one? At least
I
offer
thought
once.
I'm sorry, I didn't see the other 2. I will buy it for you. If you help me.
No, let me see. That's not how it works here. You buy us something, and then maybe we can help you.
Okay, give me a second, as I'm gonna turn around and buy 2 more. How much
I'm
is
going to try and swipe her coin purse.
Okay, sleight of hand.
How much are the other 2 though?
Hmm?
How much are the other 2 though? The ones I already got.
There are currently 5 dwarves at the table. The one
Oh.
Flint was directly talking to, 3 more,
Yeah.
and Flint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how much would it be? Or the
Oh,
2 I
it's
already
it's five per drink, so you pay a silver. 5 copper per
Yeah,
drink, so you pay a silver.
Gonna burn that inspiration point to get a 23.
23. As she gets up, you just hold it and it stays with you because it wasn't tied.
I do a wonderful just push her away, and while that happens, the sack is just in my hand, gone.
Basically.
Hey, urchin.
Yeah.
I woke up to the bar.
Yeah.
Like,
Back so soon?
This is basically Roshaya.
can I have
Just-
another 3?
Yeah, sure.
So I wanna get out my coin purse?
Yeah.
Coin purse, like,
It's gone. It's not there.
yeah, I know, I'm like,
Is there a problem?
uh,
I'm gonna.
I don't do I see look.
I'm just gonna
I
point towards Locke. Don't leave your seat.
Everybody.
And I'm going, and I'm just gonna walk up to Lydia.
I'm just gonna stay there, sitting there awkwardly, drinking my ales, finishing anyone else's ale that they left on the table.
Yeah,
Yes!
easy enough.
Clean up crew.
Is I'm sorry. Is everything all right over here?
I lost my money.
You
It's so sad. I feel so bad now.
I'm sorry. How much does she owe?
Fucking 15 copper!
15
there
copper.
is daggers. There is daggers in your backside right now.
Whereas
No,
the passive perception is
I-
really low in a tavern.
I don't fucking care. I do not fucking care even in the slightest. I'd much rather have this than have the issue of, ayo, your fucking baby doesn't pay for her ale. I'll take
Wait,
out.
am I old enough?
You
What is
are,
the legal
you-
age
you
of
are.
drinking?
There's
Oh,
no.
yeah,
Oh my god, we're not
Oh.
starting this conversation.
There is none.
There's none.
I'm gonna just.
Well, Bernster is.
No, I'm gonna look back to Locke.
He's sitting there still.
Notice that he's drinking from.
Locke is just drinking the ales, just like
It's like, how many does he have left?
You see him just. There are a few, and he just takes from where you were sitting, from where Lydia was sitting, from where Flint was sitting. He just drinks them.
he's nervous drinking as he was left alone at a table and told to
gonna-
stay seated.
I'm gonna take the gold and just be like, just take this. I'm sorry for the troubles. Could I have another?
Oh,
one?
no
But
trouble.
It would seem that my friend has decided to drink my ale.
Come on, think here, no problem. And he just fills you a few. How many do you want? Your money worth, or?
You know what? I'll take 2, and then Lydia, how many were you going to have?
3, please.
3 already standing
Okay.
in front of him.
Perfect. Okay, so 2 for me, and then keep the change.
Thank you.
There are some tough times.
Yep.
That is so
You see the red-headed dwarf woman comes to the bar and just looks to you. And how was the food?
It was very, very nice. We've been out on the road traveling for a few days now, and even though my gonna look to Flint, other friend.
Oh, now you look at
is
me. It is just
Stay away.
Esther, my other friend is relatively skilled at cooking. Out on the road, it's not easy to cook. It was very lovely. Thank you very much.
It was my pleasure.
I'm just gonna nod, take my 2 mugs. Just gonna start drinking from one of them whilst I'm walking back to the table.
Yeah. Meanwhile, at the table, all the cups are empty.
Yeah.
Shy, am I allowed to get up and get...
No, before he even finishes his sentence, I'm just gonna slam down the other mug. In front of
A little bit of it spills over, but...
Yeah. I'm just gonna... You know what? That one is on me. You did stay seated.
Well, it's not like I won't listen to you, it's just, you know, I don't enjoy being left alone in places.
No, it's fine. I was just... It would seem that Lydia's lost her coin purse.
I just gave her that money.
Listen, I have a suspicion that Flint has something to do with it. So don't worry, okay?
That wouldn't surprise me. You better give me my money back.
He
I'm gonna look over to Flint.
He gave me a death glare. I think it's fine.
He's just glaring.
I'm just gonna hold up and do a money symbol.
As I pick up my 3 ale and come back to the table.
Which table?
The one Flint is at right now.
Yep. As they were about to speak to you, Flint.
You're back. Great.
Well, at least she bought ale for the rest of us.
As I give the rest of
Hi.
it. Yeah.
Hello.
You know what? I'm gonna kick back a bit and just... this is Roshaya, but with a mug of ale.
Sipping like tea.
Do you want to play some cards? I'm just gonna sit there and get out some cards. Look into Rashaya.
No, I'm gonna enjoy this a bit.
Mind if I join you on the other side of the table?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna join Rashaya on the other side of the table and sit back and follow her lead.
You have a perfect view on Flint and what's happening.
I'm gonna just spectate this absolute scene.
Brought to you by Lindsay.
Also, I'm just equally ready to, if something goes a bit sour, just foot down, mug down, leave.
Was it not fun for today?
The good old Rashaya strategy of, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
I don't want to be eaten by
This
zombies.
was nice.
My party member alone.
Nevertheless, the dwarf looks at you, Lydia, and... So, now that you bought us something, how can we help?
I'm looking for something. Or someone. It's called Atari. Do you know where I can find it?
They all look at each other. Looks at you. What the hell's Atari?
I'm asking you.
The hell would I know? No idea what it is. If you ask me which stone is which in the mines, I can tell you, plus minus. But
Is it the stone?
maybe, who knows? Never heard of a stone called Tari. Neither did I.
Can we go look for it?
I believe.
Listen,
they
lady.
were-
We were working for 12 hours straight. This is our break. No.
Tomorrow.
If you want to join us to the mines, be our guest. Although,
Gonna look over to Flint with a happy face. Are you joining?
I have more important things to do.
I feel like I want to roll some kind of saving throw to see if I can contain my laughter.
Go for it. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
I want to join in and do it as well.
Also, this
Oh!
And that's one.
I'm not one.
Yeah, you are rolling on the floor laughing.
I rolled an 8, so I follow Rashia's lead.
Yes, basically.
Rolling on the floor, but I'm basically sitting back, just going. Might be slightly like inebriated, just like.
Where'd you find her? To Flint.
Believe it or not, in a grave.
that is a lie. I saw you in the forest. I'm sorry. That face. I'm so
Flint
sorry.
enters rage mode. Roll initiative.
Bar fight. Bar fight.
I would like to rage.
Well, anything else?
No, I believe I'll be taking her and
What are you gonna do? To look at what Flint said. What is more important?
return to our table and I believe take care of the hyenas and gnolls that are sitting there.
As you look over, Lydia, you see the two of them giggling at the table.
Oh, it's a laughing hyena.
Oh,
I just go.
Aren't you?
For a quick second. I'm so sorry. Don't hurt me.
All right. Well, thanks for the drinks.
Thank you.
Was nice talking to you,
Bye.
Torvald.
Thank you for your help and good luck with your endeavor. Hoping the best for you. Keep your feet on the ground.
About that. Mind helping us?
If you find a stone, it's good.
I didn't ask you.
I'm so sorry.
Unfortunately, I didn't have the time currently to stay in of the revolution, and I don't know enough about, your employer or anything that you're doing to lead such an excursion. I'm sure you've got.
How did you do it in your league?
I was a wee lad. I was a child. I wasn't a minor. But they banded together. We had several different people from different races, but with every death added, every collapse, every failure, the man in charge, the quarry leader, put more pressure on the workers by them being it. So if you stick together and work together.
Hey, stay together, work together. That's it. And drink.
Tightly woven like our beards. I believe you've
That's a slogan. Write it down, lads. How did it go?
Oh my God. What's so funny?
Let's find them. As you see them finishing the drink and start to go out. He back at your table. And he's asking you what's so funny. Roshai, look.
I just sit there with a big grin on my face. You did great. So did you, and I looked at Lydia.
I'm going to the mines tomorrow.
No,
I think.
it's a bad idea.
Why?
You're welcome to, but I'm not coming with.
Please?
No.
What?
Did you have fun?
What they
Thorvald?
said was, Quite literally. They don't know what an Atari is, but it's not a rock in the mine, otherwise they'd know.
Maybe they just haven't found it yet.
Do you know what an Atari is? Hmm?
No.
No. You know what the best place to look for stuff like that is?
A
What?
library.
A library with scholars. Trust me,
We go there.
if Locke and I were to turn every rock to find our parents, take an awful long time, couple lifetimes. So, best thing to do, research. Be it with people or through books. Knowledge. Anyways, the fuck happened to my ale?
You
I'm
just
gonna
see
point to my
Roshaya go,
stomach. You brought like 7 to that table, so I thought you'd have at least like 3. Did you not have any? While watching this entire endeavor, did Flint drink ale?
Yes.
I point to the table where he just was. You drank it.
I left one here.
He did.
You're misremembering things. You definitely
No.
brought it with you.
I'm not.
You dropped it on the ground. Lydia drank it. It was
I just look at like the 7 mugs that are in front of you.
I'm just gonna slowly push them away, like over to like Rashaya.
it's just
One
I'm
of them
sitting there
tumbles
just.
over,
Like a
falls on the
cat.
floor, rolls a bit.
I'm gonna slowly pick it up. Oh, okay.
As you both go to pick it up, boom! You bump heads. Sorry.
I continue picking it up.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let her pick it up.
So you had fun.
I work.
Did you find anything out?
Hi, little. There's apparently a dwarf working the mines in the shift tonight. And we may have a lead. A dwarf named Obrid.
That's so exciting. Very happy for you.
Rather patchy salt and pepper beard. And also a bead like this.
Bit longer than yours. Well, that is very exciting.
Hi.
So, what are we gonna do with that information?
Well, when he comes out of the mine tomorrow morning, we'll find him. And ask him if he knows anything.
That makes things easier.
Right. And then we're going to leave, go through the woods with Rashaya's help, and head north to Yernig.
That sounds like a good idea.
That is our, unless the information that we gain takes us south.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. That is very exciting, and I can't wait. It's been a while since we visited the matron. It'll be nice to see her again. Anything else?
No. I may have started a bit of a workers' strike revolution situation. Hate seeing people, not being treated right. Especially after all we witnessed growing up.
Yeah, no, they should make sure that they stay safe. We don't want them to end up in a bad situation.
You should probably avoid sticking your name onto things, though.
My name.
Fair enough.
didn't.
You do what you want to do.
I didn't. I gave him a fake name.
Yeah, I kind of caught on.
Which is why I was worried about Lydia showing up.
She didn't say your name, though, so it was all fine.
She didn't, and it was lucky. Lydia,
Yeah.
be very careful about what you do and say. We're being sought after, so to say.
Looking
No.
around, does it seem like someone's like awkwardly staring at us?
You notice that most of you notice that most of the people are started to leave already
Okay.
before and now they're like a table on the other side just finishing the drinks at the moment. Two more workers basically.
Well, then I guess we enjoy a meal and get off to bed.
Yeah.
Or is there anything else we want to do?
So we need other names?
Again, please, Mel, you were very quiet.
Oh, sorry. I said, so we need other names?
Maybe. Like, I don't know if you do, because you know, they didn't actually get your name, they got ours.
You see us. Sorry.
Oh no, I just said, oh yeah. That's
While you're talking, you see as the halfling boy runs out with a cart, and he and the red-headed woman started to just pile all the dishes into it, from just piling it up, cleaning afterwards. Are you done with those?
Aye, thank you.
That is correct.
Yeah, they take them as well, and then they go back into the kitchen.
Okay, well, I think I'm gonna retire for the evening. I don't know. Did you catch on when the miners start to go down to work?
They change shifts every 12 hours.
And when
The
did
slot
they...
came in.
Do we know when the slot came in?
Around 6.
And it's now...
It's around 9. It's been a while.
So I'd have until 6 in the morning. It's only 9. I could stay up for a bit longer.
Are we keeping watch over in the room?
Yeah, if you think it's necessary. I don't think it's necessary. But we might want to do it anyways, just because.
After what you saw, you know, a few nights back, maybe better safe than sorry?
I'm sorry, I couldn't catch any of that. Because
Oh, I said after what you caught on for a few nights ago, better safe than sorry.
Yeah, you make a great point. Well, are there a lot of people going to the rooms in the
Nope.
inn right now?
You see that most of beside the 2 people that are sitting at the back of the table, those that came in also came out.
Okay. I'll go move some things between the rooms. Who had the key to the second room?
I believe Locke and I did.
I just borrow that for a moment. I'll be moving things between the rooms.
Alright. I'll give it to Rashaya.
Alright, I'll be back a bit later, maybe. I might also
Okay.
stay in the room. I'll head to the rooms. I will be just moving. Like, are there is there a mattress or something to sleep on in the rooms?
Surprisingly, yes, there are mattresses, and the sheets seems to be clean.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll move things around so that all of us can comfortably sleep and / rest
Yeah.
inside one of the rooms.
Yes. Which
And I'll lock up the other
which
room.
room are you taking? You
I'll take the room
this
that,
one and this room. Those are the two rooms you were given.
We had which one?
This
This one and
this one.
we'll take that one. That one's larger.
Yep.
Plus, Flint and Locke sharing the bed there is not a big issue, probably.
You do notice that the beds are smaller.
They'll manage.
Yep.
So I'll pull the mattress and sheets and everything from this into here, so that we basically have 3 beds, one larger than the others, and yeah.
Yep.
So basically.
Yes. Easy enough to do. Takes you a bit, like from one place to another. The mattresses are a bit heavier, but you just drag them or push them. Easy enough.
Yeah.
Eventually you're done.
Perfect.
The guys downstairs, are you doing anything?
I believe Locke and I are just going to play a couple of rounds of 3 Dragon Ante.
Alright. So play a few rounds. Lydia, are you doing anything? You see as Locke and Flint take out a deck of cards and start playing.
Yeah. I also wanted to ask Eddie, what's that game? Because they talked about it first. I guess this is the one. Like what's that?
It's a card game. Would you like us to teach you?
Slight nod.
Slight nod.
Slight nod.
Alright. So what you need to do to be taught how to play it is you need to come to Munich.
I really can't.
And he explains.
Next time you come to Munich, we'll teach you.
And he tries to explain it to you to the best of his ability.
Does he have to roll anything, and do I have to roll anything?
No.
See?
No.
I know, but last time Ashley made us roll, it was like...
Yeah, I understand, but I don't think it's necessary.
Okay.
You're a very perceptive person. And relatively intelligent. Wait, no. Actually.
My hit is -2.
Actually, yes. Roll intelligence, please.
Yay.
Wait, your intelligence is 2?
-2.
Oh, I thought 2 when I was like, hold up a moment.
I rolled 8
Yeah,
-2.
you have no idea how to play this shit.
Oh, pretty.
Yeah, you that's exactly your reaction.
It was shiny though. It looks pretty.
You basically nod, think the cards are pretty, but you don't understand how to play it.
Yeah, no, understandable.
No. Just because you have a metallic wormling doesn't mean you have to show us every time.
Why, it makes us a lot easier to win.
I know it makes it easier, but it also makes it less fun. Alright. Shuffle up. Play another round.
Yeah. Eventually, Rashaya comes down.
Continuing to play because we have nothing better to do.
Yeah.
Except play and drink. With Locke just getting exceedingly more frustrated every time.
Alright.
I'll notice that they're playing, and I'll just...
Join us.
I've had 2 ales only.
Yes, correct. so far.
I'll head over to the bar
Yep.
counter, basically.
You see that the boy is no longer there. You see James himself standing there, just polishing some cups. Hi.
Hi.
How can I help you?
Could honestly use another ale. If that's...
Of course. And they give you some water. Sorry.
On me.
I'm sorry.
Disappointed.
I'm sorry. I had to.
No, just an ale is fine.
No, he pours it and gives it to you. On the house.
You don't happen to be able to... Oh, thanks. And I'll just turn and head back to the others. I'll sit down.
Do I happen to know what? Happen to what? You started to say?
Why did I?
Yeah, you don't happen to...
I completely lost train of thought. I don't think I was supposed to say anything.
It's late, it's happened, it's fine.
Yeah.
Enjoy a drink.
I'll take my seat at my boys and my girl, I guess, table.
Yep. Locke just lost another round.
I was about to say, brother, you're allowed to take over deciding how this round went, but
Seems I lost.
what do you? How did? All right. Shuffle up
I
again.
was trying to be friendly, Lydia.
I know. You won this one through pure fucking luck this time.
Yeah, no, the Wormling actually did a lot. Like that into Bahamut. It's kind of, lost in the game.
As it always does. That's why I say we don't play with Bahamut, but never mind. Rashaya,
Well,
hi.
that's why we did the random oh hi.
Hello, Rashaya.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Thanks. I've moved the things around.
What did you move around?
I asked that before as well. I was a little bit confused.
Well, I've moved the mattresses from my room, or the one, to your room, so we can all share one room.
You put fake things in the bed?
No. Like I said, I moved the mattresses. It's quite obvious that no one is sleeping in there.
That makes a lot of sense.
Anyway, just as per normal, I'll only have 4 hours of resting anyways, and then and I can keep my eyes open. Also, I do plan on going out and just scouting out everything once the workers are ready to swap shifts. Still want to see how people react to us being around.
I would rather not try and draw attention.
No, I'm not gonna draw attention. I'm just gonna go for a morning walk.
Morning already.
No, it's not morning already. Still evening.
No, you just said morning walk.
Well, no, I believe
Fine.
she meant when it's morning. She's gonna have the morning.
Ah, right.
Yes. Hence why when the shifts are changed.
I thought you were out until the shift changed.
So I'll be going out sometime around 6.
Okay.
Take my morning walk.
I think that should work out well.
Anyway, how's the card games going?
Shite.
Well,
Fucking drew it again. Lock.
you shouldn't play Tiamat that early. You know it always goes wrong.
Lydia just looks confused.
Yeah.
Lydia, you played a low card now, okay? You played low card so you can beat the fucking druid once again. Every time.
You know it's coming, so why don't you...
No, I don't!
You know what's in the deck?
That's what I'm burning that.
Feels like a bit of
He really hates this card.
If bleeding time. Alright, be careful when you're out and about.
Well, no, we're gonna go sleep. And
I
when...
know, I'm saying ahead of
Oh,
time.
yeah.
As from the bar, you hear a bell, and then you hear, "Last call, last chance to get drinks."
Not on the whiskey.
As he takes up 2 shots and pours some whiskey. 4. And then just comes to you and serves it.
Alright,
thank you.
1 for
2 silver, please.
I will pay 4 silver. Oh, wait, was it how many whiskeys were brought?
4.
Or
Okay, good. Then I will pay 4 for each.
Mhm.
Right, cheers. I will down it and head to bed.
I'm sorry, pardon. Why am I seeing snow?
Let it snow, let it snow, let it
No,
It's
snow.
gonna
Here,
snow
that's
again. I'm
snow.
so excited.
Don't fuck up. It's the 29th of March. Fuck out of here.
I'm so happy. It's gonna snow this
Also snow
weekend.
this week here as well. I'm very excited.
Fuck off. Not in March. It's all welcome
Oh,
in fucking
no, it's-
November, December, January, completely
forget
fine.
that
February,
German-
fine.
German winters are bleak as hell.
It's
if
gonna
we have
snow
that lasts
Easter,
for a
and I'm
week,
very
we're
excited.
Well,
ecstatic.
the seasons are moving a
Oh,
bit,
listen.
guys, so
Yeah.
if you haven't noticed
Still.
in the past few years.
Yeah, I know.
What do you mean?
No,
Snow
okay.
is good.
Snow is amazing.
Yeah, I agree.
It's amazing when it's supposed to be there. I don't want to see snow fucking a week before my birthday, pretty much.
That sounds like a great time.
That sounds like the best time.
I wish it would snow on my birthday, but it never does.
All right.
My birthday is usually
Yeah,
snow during
same.
the fucking night, and then it's raining, and then it's sun.
My birthday in fucking January, and I don't have snow. So
I wish it snowed on my
I feel
birthday
that
next
one.
in August.
When is your birthday?
August.
In January 11.
Oh, so close.
Huh.
What year? 1 year?
14.
Yes, so close. Yet so far.
I mean, it's only 3 days.
I mean, yeah, 3 days.
All right. So you down the drinks, and then all of you head to the
No,
sim.
I'd offer mine to anyone today. I'm gonna get up early tomorrow. One of you can have it if you want. Also, does Lydia drink the whiskey?
No. Or
Uh-uh.
I don't know. I can't speak for her.
Lydia, don't drink whiskey. Well, friend Locke, looks like you both have one more.
Okay. I'm gonna have one more.
All right. You down this one too. And
Lindy, you having it? Or...
Down the hatch.
yep. Each down 2 whiskeys and start heading to your room. As you get to the room, Roshaya already laid down some mattresses, and this is one.
Alright, so 2 mattresses and the big bed. I don't know if... Can Flint and Locke share that bed, or is that just like a fucking dream? Like a fucking... like, just, no way.
I have 2 bedrolls. I can like sleep on the floor. Flynn can take the bed.
No. Oh, no, Locke, you don't need to sleep on the floor. There
No,
are
no, I'm
mattresses.
used to it. It's fine.
Locke,
He
I'm
is-
used to... Locke,
Look.
Well,
I'm
he's
used to
used to it.
sleeping in trees. I walked covered
Oh,
in
that
shit.
means there's even more space for us because you're gonna sleep in a.
Is there a chair?
yes, there are 2
Yes,
chairs.
there are 2.
Go sit on it.
Yep.
Lean back. Look up to the ceiling and be like,
There is a window, so you look through the window, head to the sky.
that's also great. Yep.
Alright. I guess I'll keep first watch then.
Watch it running in.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
You guys keep... Watches, that's fine. I'll take the... Once I've woken up, I'll take the remainder. But I might wake one of you up early to look over since I'm going out.
Well, I'll start, so don't make it me.
Yes.
I'll wake Flint up so we can sleep in tomorrow morning after me, so you can wake Lydia when you leave.
Alright. Well, since I decided to sit in a chair, I'm gonna take one of the mattresses, basically pull it up against the wall, and just like sit on it and lean back against the wall.
Alright. In that case, Locke, you're keeping first watch?
I would be, yes.
Alright. What are you doing? Are you staying in the room and just...
Yep. In the late room, listening out, basically taking a corner and looking through the, probably the corner next to the door, where the door opens.
Yep.
So if someone opens the door, I could see who walks in and out the window.
Alright, perception for your watch.
20 dirty.
Your window is looking at the wall that was basically where you went through. It's looking at this wall, and beyond it, you see the empty space where the trees that grew there before are no longer because they were cut down. It is dark. You when you look outside, there is still some moonlight that illuminates somewhat, but you don't see too far. And you just look around, listening. At some point, you stop hearing footsteps from below, assuming that the owners went to bed as well. And your watch is ended.
I'm going to walk over to Flint and push him out of bed. In one fell swoop, just like...
You're on the floor, Flint.
Your watch. Your turn to watch.
Alright.
Thank you for warming the bed. And I'm in the warm bed.
Sit up.
You can steal Rashia's mattress when she's done. It'll be warm.
I prefer not to be stopped. It's like...
Well, no, she's gonna wake up when you're done.
I prefer not to be stabbed.
Okay, good night. And I'm going to, starfish on the bed.
Way too big for the bed, too.
You notice that as you lay down, your legs are basically, at the knees, they just fold down. And then your arms are way too big for the bed as well.
I'm used to it.
Alright, and you fall asleep.
I'm gonna quickly go down to say, haha, told you so to my parents. That's okay.
Okay.
I was going to stop your character.
Oh? Wait, that's fine.
I thought your character was going down, so no, hold on. What are you doing this for? I'm going to take my watch.
Alright, perception. What are you doing during the watch? Are you just staying?
Much. I'm just trying to...
Watching.
I am taking out my... You know what? I'm gonna take out my wheel fiddle and play a bit. Some soft humming. Help people sleep. Nothing too stressful.
You're playing an instrument?
Yep.
Right. You play it softly. Not too loud, not to disturb anyone.
Mm-hmm. Perception would be an 18.
Yeah. From the window, you see the same as Locke, but the moon has shifted a bit. Now lighting on the edge of a mountain. If you would look to the side a bit of the window. But you are busy playing, occasionally stopping just to hear the silence of the city. You feel just the slightest of tremors. And it passes in an instant.
Is this natural tremors through mining, or?
You wouldn't know. Just feel just a small shake of the building.
That's off-putting.
Eventually your watch is over.
Okay. I will go and wake Rashaya.
Yeah.
I'm waking up. If it's before I was like,
Mm-hmm.
ding dong. It's like the windows.
Rosha,
no?
you are trying to wake. You are going to wake Rosha, and then you just notice as Lydia's head starts to move again.
What is he doing? Why are
He
you
just
looking
waves
like
at
that?
you.
What?
Good morning.
It's still like 3 in the morning. Push Rashaya.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi. Why
It's
do
your
you
watch,
look?
I think.
Yeah. Why do you look so weirded out? Oh, you're also awake. Just gonna look towards Lydia. You're also awake.
She's so quiet sometimes, it's kind of creepy. You're very quiet sometimes, it's very scary.
Oh, Flint. Flint.
I'll go. Good morning.
No, Flint. Why did you have to open your mouth? Lydia, it is still in the middle of the night. At least extremely early morning.
Not
You do
everyone
not.
can take short days.
You do not shout in the middle of an inn this early.
Sorry.
Good. Flint, you can go back to sleep now. I'm awake. Lydia's awake.
That took like 5 seconds.
And he falls asleep instantly. This is... Sometimes that man is a mystery. I'm just gonna look over to Lydia, who's sitting at the table still.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume.
I'll move.
Take a seat at the other side. And apparently fade out of existence.
Okay, what happened? What
And
happened?
lose focus.
Yeah. So... You're human, aren't you? She's a human, right?
Mhm.
Like Lydia was a human at least.
No, she's an
before.
elf.
She
The
looks.
point
She looks human.
Yeah, but like before when
She
I
was.
traveled with her.
She is a human.
Yeah. You're a human, right?
I think so.
How come you're only sleeping 4 hours?
I think that's enough.
See, if you were to ask any other human, they'd say you're crazy.
I should go RGL or something like that. Sorry.
As most humans require 6 to 8 hours of sleep. They have to function properly.
Oh,
The
this
way
works.
the way you're sleeping is very similar to that of an elf. Which is quite strange because you're
She goes to her ears like.
You're just gonna get a bit of a no. I don't think you unless someone brought you back to life and turned you into an elf, I'm pretty sure you were a human before you died.
And so, yeah, I think so.
You're shy, basically just sitting there like, what the fuck do I say? So, do you remember anything before you died?
I look over to Flint. I remember that.
You remember Flint snoring?
Sounds like that. I'm gonna grab my book out of my bag and like push it over to Shia. First, you see like 4 paintings that I tried to make of you, but you were like sitting still, which absolutely all failed. Maybe one that kind of looks abstract to you. The other ones are pretty much stick figures or a mixture of whatever.
I don't get it. Are you trying to curse me or?
Oh.
It's like what is this?
Gonna like I want to say scroll. The pages.
Scroll
let
the
me
pages.
let me just browse through my internet.
Fucking
I'm
millennials, man.
gonna flip through the pages and be like, look. Say.
Brown, stop playing Candy Crush.
Right.
What's Candy Crush?
I don't know. I'm a boomer.
Exactly.
Anyways.
My dad is at level 1000 or more. I don't know, maybe even.
Okay, so what am I looking at?
You're yeah, how did you describe that? Was it the best of paintings either, was it? So it'll be a little bit of a story. It would be probably, how did he explain it, Roman? A campfire. And above the campfire, it's kind of, you would think it could be us and 2 others.
The 2 of us and then 2 others.
2 others it was, right? And then above, written above, like literally GRRRRRRR.
Yep.
Do I?
It wasn't a campfire. It was darkness, and then a red, like a aggressively red color, and then all those written around.
It was like that. Oh, yeah.
These 2 other people, do I recognize them?
No, they're stick figures.
No, like it's very unclear. You recognize that those are probably people. Who they are, no idea.
Okay. But I do recognize myself and Lydia a little bit.
No.
You don't recognize, but
No.
Lydia tells you that it's you.
So that's me. That's you.
Yeah.
And there are two others. How many Goblin Smashers were there?
You, her, and 2 others.
Do you remember what happened
And
afterwards?
no, there was another one, but there were 5 in total.
Was it?
Yes, but you only saw in whatever you saw, only 4 people. You saw Roshaya disappear. You saw yourself and 2 others.
Do you remember what happened after this? Or before this?
No.
Does the name Goblin Smashers tell you anything?
No. Why would we smash them?
I don't know the group. The group that we were traveling with, you and I, were called the Goblin Smashers. You, I, 3 other people. During that night, I'm gonna assume it's that night that you've drawn up there, that's where you died. I'm gonna assume. That's when the undead hit us.
No.
What do you mean no?
I'm alive.
Well, yeah, now you... Actually, I don't even know if I can consider you alive. You died. I saw you die. I saw you dead. With my own 2 eyes. We checked your body to see if you were alive. Which you were not.
One sec, she's talking.
Yep, I realized.
Sorry. Dad, I did hear what you say. You said you're dead, right?
Yes.
You died. I saw you dead with my own 2 eyes. We checked to see if you were alive, and you were not.
Well, maybe you didn't check right. I'm alive.
No,
Look.
Lydia, we checked. We checked, and you were dead. No question about it at all. The question now is, how are you alive again, and why can you not remember anything?
Or makes better.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up. Can I just check one thing on you? Just sit still.
Punch her in the face.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
What are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna see if you have a pulse.
Okay.
I'm gonna check if she has a pulse.
She does?
Okay, so you do have a pulse. That being said, doesn't undo the fact that I saw you die.
I feel like it does. As long as you have the pulse, you're not dead.
Well, you are not dead, but you were dead. That's the issue. Usually things that are dead stay that way. Or they turn undead. Oh my god. The undead, after we destroyed the altar. The way Lydia acts, does that resemble the mindless shambling of the undead? That were not going after us.
Somewhat.
You're just gonna see Shia just... Oh, why didn't I think of that? Well, that explains everything. So you're undead.
No.
No, you definitely are.
I'm alive. Look, as I point out that, like,
When
I did have like a blush, like
Yeah.
red on my cheeks and everything.
Yeah. When did you start hearing about this Tari thing person you're looking for? Did it just out of nowhere? Or did someone tell you to look for them? Well, how did you get to know about Tori and why you need to find them? I don't know.
I think when I saw you guys the first night, or was it before that? I think before that.
All of that.
Well,
You didn't happen to see any red glow? Anything red light? Anything of that kind?
no.
Okay, look, it's gonna be very difficult to like wrap your head around this. I think you're undead. You died in the forest, and you were turned undead. And then when we broke the altar, all the undead stopped chasing after us and started mindlessly shambling around. Very similar to how you're mindlessly shambling around. Minus the fact that you seem to have at least something you're going after. Unless, of course, someone else intervened in between.
I think the woman helped me. That's what she said. I don't know.
Who is that woman?
She said she was my mother. She's from Gregory. In like a Mausch.
Marstadt.
Yeah, I couldn't pronounce it. It's German.
Okay.
everyone knew me there. I didn't know them. They bruised my hands.
By the way, I'll keep a rough estimate of time-wise, so that I'll be
Yeah.
out like
Yeah.
an hour before the shift change.
Yeah, no problem. It's still like the shift just started 15 minutes ago. It's still time.
What time would it be now then?
It would be around 3:15, 3:30.
And the shift changes
At
during
6.
what, 6 a.m?
Mhm.
Okay, good. Right, listen. Be careful with who you talk to that has any sort of connection to Marstadt, considering what we've done. And also, I do think you have been turned undead somehow. Just please don't try and eat us.
Food? Nah. Roshaya flesh.
Nah.
Mm.
Is Roshaya thick?
No, she's lanky as a
She's a
motherfucker.
child.
Did you see the... Oh.
She's 95
child.
years old.
Oh, that's...
That's young, yes.
in elven days. Oh my god, you are a child. Never mind.
I mean, she's over 18, theoretically. But back to the
Child.
conversation.
Okay, well, you know what? I shouldn't worry so much about this. Listen. Just be careful about what you say to who, and who you speak to, and everything in general. In about 2 hours, I'll go take a walk. Just around. No, I just to think of it. Do me a favor, please let me know if someone tries to get in contact with you again through your head.
Okay.
And I'll just like feet kicked up, and just like lean and just try and process everything, because shit has just clicked for Shia in ways that she didn't think about before. So it's like, wait, why didn't I think about this before? I'm such an idiot. My goodness.
You're staying in the room?
Yep.
Alright.
And then around like 5 a.m., let's say 5 a.m. Like an hour before the shift change, I would get out of the room, out of the tavern, and I'll just walk around afterwards.
Alright. So you just starting to connect the dots and the thoughts. Just connect, in a way. Eventually, you see that the star, actually, no, not yet. It's starting to get a bit brighter through the window, but it not like it's not light yet. It's starting to get brighter. You get the feeling that it's about 5:30.
Okay.
When you hear
Yeah.
a bell starts to ding 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 ding, coming a bit south from the inn.
Nice. At that point, I'd already be out walking. Could I? Oh, yeah.
So as you go out, you realize that there are a lot of people making their way towards the mine, and
Yeah.
there seems to be a rush. You see as a group of people in armor rushing past you towards the mine, and everybody is in a hurry towards it, basically.
I will just head towards the mine, keeping distance that I'm not in the way. And just I just want to see what happens.
Yep. As you approach the mines, you catch some of the people start just talking. How did it happen? Let's hurry up! Let's hurry up! Let's run! They need help. From all over conversation, as a lot of people just are rushing towards this place, and you see many of them grabbing tools and start pushing the cart. However, you do notice that not many people are coming out. You notice that you don't notice any people coming out, actually. You just notice people rushing in, and some people standing there. Some of them seems to be a bit wounded.
How wounded are we looking?
Bloodied, like something hit their head. Like blood running here. One is currently being bandaged by someone else.
Yeah.
Be right back, Root.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna look over. I'm just gonna like watch over.
Yeah.
And try and catch what has happened from looking at them and listening to them talk.
Yep. You just hear you stand a bit to the side and you look at the people that are currently being bandaged. How many managed to get out? So, I don't know. Some are trapped under the ruins. It collapsed. It happened so fast.
Gonna peek over. Can I try and assess just how bad the accident, I guess you could call it, seems to appear from the outside?
You look inside here, like at the entrance. It doesn't look like anything happened. You see as people just start rushing in. Some of them just looking upwards just to make sure that everything is still right.
Just gonna look through my okay. I'm just gonna, because this would be over here. Fuck off, character sheet. Stop moving around. It would be over here, right?
Yeah, like
That's
the people being treated over here. You're standing like over here, and you see as people are basically rushing into the mine. You know.
Yeah, I'll just stand there, lean up against the fence, and just kind of watch over them.
Yeah. Eventually, they're done being bandaged. You see the Goliath at the forge from the forge. If you
I was never there, so
okay, well, you just see a Goliath just carrying some sort of, not a wheelbarrow, but Jesus, towards the carriage, just and then picks the 2 wounded people up, puts them on it. Cart. Thank you very much. Yeah. Jesus.
Sometimes words hard. Don't worry.
Words hard, very hard.
Yeah.
And then
Hey, you speak like 4 different languages. You're good, buddy. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yes.
They basically take them into this direction. Eventually, you hear somebody starts yelling, "Come on, lads, we gotta hurry!" As more and more people just rushing in. Some are starting to carry wood poles, and just going into it. It seems like something happened at night, and
Yeah. Are there many other wounded people outside, or were they just like those 2?
those 2 were heavily wounded, and maybe there were people before, but right now those were the 2 last ones. So you might assume it has been going on for quite a while.
Is there like someone that isn't looking too occupied at the moment? Someone that isn't rushing in? Maybe someone that's waiting outside? Someone that might be a bit more singled out?
Well, everybody seems to be busy, but there is one dwarf just standing there and handing out tools, like here, at this area.
I'd walk up to him, just like
he just
keep out of.
He just shoves.
No.
Okay.
I'd walk like around so that it's not like I'm walking in like that.
Okay.
Gotta be like. So something has happened here.
Yeah, there was a collapse at night. Gotta help them.
They were wounded, weren't they?
Some managed to get out. Most of them are trapped.
Right. I'm not really great with breaking people out, but I can help patch them up once they're out here, if that help is wanted.
Sure, but maybe they need help whilst inside.
I can follow down inside. I'm not gonna be able to move anything though. I'm just gonna show my extremely lanky arms. Just like I can't move anything.
If you can treat the wounded, you can go.
Okay. I'll just I kind of low key go inside.
Tell Oberon over there though that you're going in. The guy that was redirecting everybody.
Yeah. Just gonna like see him. Just be like,
go, let's go, go.
Yeah.
What? You go. What?
Yeah. No, I'm on my way.
No, he's not. He's talking to someone else, and now he's like, what?
Yeah.
Don't you see an emergency?
I'm just gonna nod and be like I point towards like I'm going in.
Go. They need all the help they can get.
I'm like kind of speed walking, I guess, but I'm trying. I'm not used to caves and mines and such, so I'm gonna keep distance from people so that I'm not in the way. I'm gonna just be cautious with how I move so I'm not running. Just kind of like walking down. And I'm just gonna be like, how perceptive does these people seem to be?
They seem to be rushing in at the moment, and you see some of them standing at the walls, just making sure everything, like at every passing that is fuck, how's it called? Like mounted in like so it doesn't collapse, and just making sure there are no cracks. You see some people standing there, and there are people like rushing with wood deeper in.
Yeah, I'll keep walking. I'll just keep walking in.
Yeah. It goes deeper and deeper. Meanwhile, at the inn, you wake up from those bells ringing.
I've heard bells like this before, haven't I?
Yeah, it usually says it's a fire or emergency.
I'm going to quickly wake up Flint. Flint? Bells are ringing.
Bells are ringing.
Bells are ringing.
Gonna quickly grab my shit.
Mhm.
Nudge.
Everybody's
Nudge
awake.
Lydia.
Everybody's awake. Lydia is there.
I'm gonna nudge Lydia anyways.
Time to go into the mines, Lydia.
Lydia, we're going now. Grab your shit. Grab everything you need.
I believe she's currently bragging.
Lydia just goes with you, I would assume.
And I'm going to haul ass.
Yeah, you pass.
I'll meet you. I'll meet you there. I'll stay outside until you get there. I call out to Flint before I book it.
All right,
Oh yeah, no.
you book
we're
it.
going. We're going.
Yeah. You all book it, running towards it. The last of the people are gathering at the entrance chokepoint, taking whatever they can, pickaxes, carts, everything. You see some people carrying wood. You do notice that the Goliaths you spoke to yesterday are now rushing in as well.
Maul is in hand. I'm prepared to crush heads, rocks,
Yep.
whatever it need be.
Yep. Look, you just keep running as Oberon, the dwarf that Flint spoke to yesterday, just like, fuck it, go, let's go, and then he just picks up his hammer and starts moving in as well.
I'm gonna see if I can spot anyone who looks relatively dirty, as if they've just come out. Somebody that isn't too injured.
You do see two dwarves just sitting in between the piles here, currently getting up and are trying to
Hobble off.
basically getting up, and they seem to be limping, but they are still starting to head towards the direction of the entrance.
Yes,
Move
shall we
over.
catch Mel up to speed on what the fuck is going on?
We're going to the mines.
It's been a cave-in.
Yay!
Yep, people are dying.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mines!
We're gonna find an Atari.
We're also going to find a lot of injured and dead people.
Mm-hmm.
And an Atari.
Oh no, anyways.
Regardless.
Response.
Regardless.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna move over to the two beside the
Yeah,
two that are.
it's
turning
not
in.
too hard. They are moving half speed. They are like limping,
Yeah.
but they're still like.
Did you come from in there?
Aye.
Aye. What happened?
The cores wasn't strong enough. They collapsed.
Just stand there for a moment. I'll tend to while you have a conversation. I said I'd wait.
Hold on.
Oh,
hold
yeah,
on a
okay.
second.
Thank you. I thought you
How many
ran
are
past.
How many are stuck?
Oh, most of the shift. Only 10 managed to
Most
come
of-
back.
Most
There are
of the
more,
shift.
like 40 people. Some got crashed immediately.
What shaft?
6-1. They're numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 directions. Just go
Wait,
to the
how
6th
how
one.
far are we talking?
A mile, 2.
I'm gonna. One last thing. Where is your storage? Where do you keep your timbers?
Wait, what?
Where do you keep your timbers? Where the wood, the supports?
There, inside there's a storage, but I saw some people just bringing them from the storage outside. Like he points this direction.
Right. Look.
Timbers. Yeah, that's the word. Yes. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. English is schwer,
timbers,
guys.
as in-
Sorry.
As in timber wood.
Yeah. Basically the cores. Yeah. Hardwood. Hello.
My mom.
Hello. By the way, as I keep walking in,
Yeah.
two things. I'm not gonna say that I'll try to be overly stealthy, but I'm just gonna like kind of almost fade off in the noise and everything. But I'm gonna try and just keep my eyes open for anyone that's injured. If I see anyone injured, I'll see if I can stop and check at them to see that they're fine
Okay.
and not in a critical condition. Unfortunately, caves are not my favorite terrain. That would be quite useful right now. 22.
All right. As you like 300 feet in, you notice in an alcove you see a dwarf currently having two sticks basically put to his leg to stabilize it, and another dwarf just starting to patch it up.
Does it seem to be does it seem like they're doing a decent job at it? Or does it seem like they're just fucking not doing it properly?
It seems like it's not the first time people got injured in the mines, and they have experience with it.
Good. Is there any other injuries that seem to be cuts, concussions? Do they seem to be in shock?
Fully dirty. Just you see some water and sweat, sweat stains and all, and you see like dirt all around except the face. Probably someone gave him some water, but you don't see. You currently don't see any blood coming out.
Okay, so the person seems to be doing fine enough. No critical condition.
Yeah, currently. Yeah.
Okay, good. I'll keep walking around and just looking out for people in a more critical condition or people that are not being tended to at all.
Yeah. Currently not. Currently, you don't see anybody else. Yeah,
then I'll keep going down in that direction.
You see that some people start to stop every time there is a knock, and just starting to control it. And you see people from behind catching up and continuing towards. And about the 400 feet mark, about 1,000 feet mark, you do notice that there is a shield with shaft 1, basically, and it splits away. And then you continue, everybody continues forward into the left.
I'll just peek down shaft 1 to make sure that no one is in there.
It is not lit.
Yeah.
But you don't see anybody in the immediate vicinity.
Then we'll keep moving.
Alright. Back at the entrance, what happens?
I would have created like a splint while Flint was talking to them real quick, so it would help support the legs of like random pieces of wood I'd find around. But I'd attempt to with medicine things. Because medicine things.
What exactly are you trying to do?
Make a splint to support their legs.
For the people that are currently walking in.
The two injured people, which Flint were currently talking to, I would have taken quick analysis and basically, taken some pieces of wood to help tie around their legs if they would allowed it.
Does it hurt when I press here? How many fingers am I holding up?
Just to basically support their legs.
As you are about to go and help them, fuck that! We're going in.
You're having a conversation.
We can speak as we go in.
Oh, no, I'm literally correcting.
What are you?
I'm distracting them.
So standing in front of them, having a quick conversation.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, perception. And then medicine.
Or deception? Or, yeah.
Perception.
Me?
Person.
I'm rolling a perception and it's a dirty 20.
Alright, you find two sticks easy enough that you think would fit their feet.
Medicine 24.
Yeah. Again, you are about to go there and try to tend to them, but they refuse.
This'll help. It'll make you going in faster, and I'm fast enough anyways.
And you won't break anything further.
Don't argue, just take it.
Do it quick. Yeah.
I do my best to do it quick.
You do a good job in it as well.
Alright. Should hold. Let's go.
Two minutes later, yeah. They now go a bit faster, but
as soon as Locke is done with that, I'm going to immediately make a beeline towards where they said that a storage was for timber and whatnot.
They said that it is deeper into the mine.
It's in the mine.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have one outside. Okay.
They have one outside in this direction, where the wood is.
How far away is that?
That's the measurement. 650 feet. I believe.
So, about 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's about a minute there and back.
I think I made distance wrong again.
Yeah, no, welcome to distance.
Yeah, sorry.
Realistically, time-wise, how long would it take for me to go there?
Fast speed, 5 minutes. 10 minutes in total, back and forth.
And they have a storage inside.
They said they do.
Okay, then I'll leave it.
Alright.
It's a time situation.
Yep. So
other people will be coming from there. They will.
You start rushing in, and you do notice that you are one of some of the last ones. You do see the first few cores, for a few archers. Nobody stands there, but deeper in, people just making sure that they're still fine, and eventually, some of them, as you pass them, just join you and start running deeper in. Meanwhile, Roshai.
Oh, we're going.
Sorry, yeah. Go ahead.
We're going in. I do have my hammer out. My hammer is one side is just the flat hammer end, and the other one is spiked.
Yeah. All right.
So it's better for breaking rocks and pulling things.
Okay. You proceed deeper in. Roshai, you get to shaft number 3. You do see more people that are currently. You see very injured people that are currently laying down. Blood. You see people like asking, "We need a medic."
This is where the point where I'll walk over. I'll like wait for like an opportune moment to just like sneak past the probably endless stream of just people going to help.
Yeah,
and
basically
just start just quietly looking over all of the like injured people one by one, assessing how critically injured they are, and if there's something I can do to help them immediately.
Medicine. You do see that they're being like bandaged currently to stop the blood, but you do see one of them has elbow just not only dislocated, that a bone is sticking out.
Yeah, 19 in total.
Yeah, you do know you do see this guy, and he needs immediate attention, at least to stop the bleeding, if not to get it back in place.
Yeah. Do I know if cure wounds can help me if I were to try and hide the cure wounds in like putting it back into place? I don't know if that's genuinely not a good idea, but I'm thinking magical help might.
You do know that cure wounds would help, but
can cure wounds.
But if it's magically healed, you're not stupid. People might realize.
Yeah. Trying to think of the broken arm.
I believe there's a separate ruling when it comes to broken bones.
Okay.
Broken bones is usually DM's decision.
The question is, how the fuck are we gonna help with the broken bone? We need to.
I would say if the roll on the cure wounds is not a net 1, then it would able at least to close the bone. He will still need attention later, but for the
Yeah, and
immediate,
he'll need time to. But
Yes.
like, it's a thing.
but for the immediate, like it's to get it out of danger zone.
Cure Wounds closes the wound. I'm not sure if it actually cures the bone.
It closes the wound. It patches injuries.
Well,
Yeah.
that is what I'm saying.
But
Like
then- but it can
you will
help- it
have
can help
to
really,
you will have to like put it back in and then
Yeah.
close the injury and then like bandage it so it doesn't move.
Okay, yeah,
I feel
I'll-
like broken bones is a different story when it comes to that.
yeah. Well,
Oh,
in that
yeah,
But we
case,
can look into that next time.
well,
that's fine.
well, the thing that I'm thinking
For
of
now,
is
it's how it works.
walking over and like relocating it so that because it's broken like this now, right? And it's just
Yes.
going out like that.
Yes.
Trying to help get it like straight.
You hear the
Then-
person scream in pain.
Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna just. Okay, this. I'm just gonna walk over. Okay, now this is going to hurt. Trust me, this is for the better. I'm just gonna, like, find something in my bag, like some kind of like. I'm pretty sure I have some like spare cloth.
Mhm.
I just bite onto this. Trust me, it's gonna hurt like a motherfucker, but then it's gonna be fine. And I'm just gonna help in getting the arm so that the bone is somewhat in line. Hold it. And then once it's in line, I'll just take I'll just take my clothing and just cut a bit of it.
Mhm.
My dagger and like wrap it around like a bandage type thing.
Yeah.
And then I'll try and sneakily, as I'm doing it, cast Cure Wounds to have the clothes.
Sleight of hand, cure wounds,
Yeah,
and a d20.
and a d20.
Yes.
Okay. So, sleight of hand, 16.
Mm-hmm.
Cure Wounds is. Do you want a natural or do you want a total?
The total heal. How much he heals?
My spellcasting modifier is 4, 7
Okay.
on the Cure Wounds.
And a d20.
Let me just. And a d20. Hunt. Dropped it on the floor. Give me a second. 3.
3. It's weird. Usually when you start using magic, it is usually immediate. Like you see the results. But
Yep.
currently you're holding your hand and you feel the magic start to work, but it's for some whatever reason it takes effect very slowly.
Well, that's fine as long as it goes through in the end.
You just look around. Nobody seems to notice, but the guy that you are basically trying to treat is looking you directly in the eye.
Yeah. I'm just gonna. Right. Well, that should have helped with the immediate thing.
Yep.
And I'll just basically. He's no longer in as much of a critical condition.
Doesn't seem like it. The other two that are
Actually.
laying next to him are already bandaged, and they seem to have a head trauma, but
Okay.
they seem to be breathing and their eyes are closed currently.
Okay, well, they seem to be stable enough. Is there anyone else around? Basically, like people that can help them out.
You do notice that people clear way, and you remember that when you were running, there were like rails along the whole way.
Yeah.
And you do notice that two Goliaths start just pushing two
Yeah.
crates full of rocks already in the opposite direction, like out.
Okay. I'm just gonna like look around. We've got 3 people here. They need to get out immediately. They're stable, but they need out. So I'm gonna just keep walking in deeper to look for more people that need to be stabilized.
All right. Meanwhile, you guys are almost caught up. You are at shaft number 3 as Roshaya just proceeded forward. You do see those Goliaths just pushing the stones out. And you hear a dwarf say, "Anybody who can carry people!"
I can.
I will attempt to help them as well.
And you see as from shaft number 2, he just number 3, sorry. They just tell you, take those cards, load those people on, and bring them out.
We're going further in.
I'm gonna look to Flint.
Get your men. Help them. We're going further in. How much of a cave-in are we talking? How big is the debris?
The whole tunnel collapsed.
The entire tunnel all the way in, all
Aye.
the way to the end.
Not in the end. That's shaft number 3. 8, 6. Fuck. There are 8 in total.
Shaft number 6, is that completely caved in?
Aye.
Or is it just...
From shaft number 6, you can't go past to shaft number 7 and 8. It's completely...
Yeah, but is
completely
it like the entire length of it, or is it only like a certain segment?
So basically, he tells you that there's a hallway, and every shaft is going out, like splitting from the main.
Do you want to draw it real quick?
Yeah, give me a sec. Alright, draw. Alright, I need a different color. Alright. Basically, if this was the entrance, like that's shaft number 1, number 2, and this is the main road, like continuous deeper in. That's 2, that's 1, and it's always going to the right, like splits to the right. Shaft number 1, number 2, number 3, and then it just continues. I don't know if it's sorry for the poor drawing, I guess.
So for 6.
Yeah.
Quickly, sorry. So we're talking about
give me a sec.
for. So let me see if I get this right. You got. Hold on. Can I?
Yeah.
So you got tunnel 1, and that splits off to 2, 3, and then 3 splits off into 4.
No. There is a main road. Oh, give me a second. I'll redraw it. There is a main road.
Mm-hmm.
And each one splits off like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and at the 6, this passage to 7 and 8 is blocked. This whole passage.
So it's this patch that's blocked.
Yes. This whole.
Do they know how far?
They do not know. Currently. But you do see people start pushing out crates, and other carts are just being brought from passage 4 and 5. You
Alright, block. You see if you can carry more out. I'm going in.
Are you sure I should go with?
Either you stick with me or you help the others. We've done this before.
Or I'll go with you. Lydia, do you want to help the others? I know you can heal, maybe?
Lydia?
I don't think I can.
Well, you can help carry them out.
Okay.
We'll make
It's
sure.
not, there is no time to doubt yourself. It's lives at stake. And I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna follow. You got this.
Anxiety. performance anxiety.
All right, Lydia, what are you doing?
Whatever I could do to help.
That would be.
They said carrying people out as well.
Just help with getting them out. With the injured
Help
getting
with
out.
getting them out.
Yeah. You see, you see two dwarves currently like carrying a carriage and start putting people on, and then when they loaded them, they start making the way out.
Yeah, if they look like they're having trouble with like tugging
It seems like that, like the people already been treated,
Yeah.
and the dwarf seems to not struggle with getting him out currently.
Anyone else who seems to struggle?
Not in your immediate vicinity. You do see people. Some of them just put in a pole next to a wall and start like reinforcing one of the arches down the line.
Quick question. I am wearing the armor of the clergy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And even though I don't know this, I'm gonna help heal people. But
What
do
are you?
have my free time. I'm gonna do a try and see if I can help people heal. I don't know if I can, but I'll be like poop in face.
Eldritch Blast!
Oopsie.
Did this heal your wound? Yeah, now that you use some of your healing spells, you got a bit familiar that you got this power, so you can definitely help other people. However, the people currently here where you're standing at shaft number 3 are already being taken care of and being brought out. As
Nice.
Locke and Flint continued in. And you just standing there. What do I do now?
Yeah, because you say, oh no, this is already being handled.
Well,
this is
yes,
already being handled.
because
but-
Hiroshi already handled stuff.
Okay, then go wherever else.
Who will assist?
Well, you need to tell me what are you doing. You can say I'm lost and I stay standing there. I don't know. It's up to you. You just need to tell me what are you doing.
Do I still see them going in?
You saw the direction they were running into, but they are very quick. So after a while, with all the mass people coming in, coming out, cars being pushed, stuff being reinforced, you'll lose sight of them eventually.
Any Roshias in?
You didn't
Draxxia?
you didn't see Roshaya since she left the room earlier.
Yes, I'm going in
All right.
because I have no clue what
Good.
else to do, and it seems like helping.
Yep.
People, I guess.
Roshaya, 100 feet after shaft 6, you come to an area where most of the people you start hearing people smashing on rocks and some people like crying and yelling, "Help! Here, over here! Pull! Careful!" All of the salad of the words are just like everything happened at once. Eventually, Flint catches up to you, and Locke catches up to you, and Flint afterwards.
Well, I'm basically hogging the side wall,
Mhm.
so I don't know if they see me immediately. It's up for them.
Are you
I have
I have
stealthing?
passive perception.
Flint will notice you then.
I will
No,
not.
Flint definitely
Locke,
won't.
sorry,
Locke.
Locke will notice you.
I'm basically just waiting for them to pull people out that are injured, and I'm gonna assess how injured they are. I'm just gonna basically stand there.
Yeah, you.
I'm gonna basically standing with like a dagger prepared. I'll have some like I'll look around for some just like any small wooden planks or rather sturdy sticks.
You immediately when you arrive the first because of your passive perception, you notice that there is a crate, a cart,
Art, yeah.
with medicine supply on it, like bandages, sticks, and
Perfect.
a few
I'll take a good handful of them. I'll basically just like take my backpack, just like
Steal all the medkits.
like not steal all of them, but I'll grab on a good chunk so I can just go around and help people.
Yeah, you also next to it you see a few rugs, not rugs but cloths just been spread out to not lay people on the ground immediately, and you do notice that there are currently 2 Goliaths holding the cores from both sides of one of the arcs.
Yeah.
Waiting currently for wood to arrive.
Yeah. I'll stand there and I'll just have like everything ready. I'll have my dagger ready if I need to cut something. I'll have just the bandages, the sticks, and such just ready. And I'll just wait for injured people to start pouring in.
Yeah. Another one here! As Locke just sees you with the eye, and Flint and Locke just run to like you are standing in front of the collapse, and you see some rocks already being smashed on the ground, and currently 2 people trying to lift a rock from what seems to be unmoving body.
Unmoving body.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna yell. Flint, Locke, bring them here.
I'm going to look at the collapse and trying to assess which parts would be safe to move and which parts rather not to touch to make things worse. I would say I'd use my inspiration, but I don't have any. And that was also a 19. So I'm just going to stick with a 19.
All right. You do notice that the 2 Goliaths are currently holding the cores, and the cores are cracked. So it's really unsafe to be even here where you're standing currently.
Yeah.
And you would assume that if you like the rocks that are being removed currently are safe to remove from that person particularly, but if you go further without reinforcing it first, you might risk another collapse.
Okay. I'm going to look to the 2 Goliaths. Is wood already coming?
Yes. We are waiting.
I'll make sure to
you do notice that one of them is shaking.
Yeah.
Shaking as in
Tired.
fear, or shaking as in...
How long can you
tired.
hold?
He looks like he's been doing it for a while, and the wood didn't arrive yet.
I'll go pick up the wood, and I'm going to sprint.
Shot 5, left and right.
Alright, I'm going to sprint.
Alright.
100 feet for every 6 seconds. I'm going to zoom.
Alright.
I'm going to start carefully digging out the one trapped and assessing how to succeed.
Yep, you have 2 more dwarfs helping you, just removing the stones.
Alright, be careful. Don't touch that side. Don't touch that side. We're only trying to get him out. If anything shifts, wait for a second before you take anything else. Go.
I would have pointed out the spots to Flint real quick before I left.
I assume as much. Lydia, you arrived at that point. You see Locke just pass through you, not through. But
pass through her like she's a ghost.
Pass by you. Sorry.
Surprise.
Yeah, and you see that Flint and Roshai is currently on the ready to treat people, and Flint is currently with 2 dwarfs trying to carefully remove a body, but the body's foot seems to be trapped in the whole mass of it. flint.
Oh.
Come again?
Basically, to pull the body, its foot is trapped under all the debris that Locke told you better not move.
Is he? Or are they conscious or are they unconscious?
No, they don't move.
I'm gonna see if I can feel a pulse.
Medicine.
Nope. Medicine. 0, so 16.
All right. You do not feel a pulse. You also do notice that, like, few fingers from underneath like deeper into the pile, and blood basically dripping off them.
Right, this one's gone. We'll wait. We have to wait. Otherwise, everything's just going to get worse.
A little help! As you see, the Goliath is just starts to shake even more.
I can go help him then. It's with pushing it up or like holding it. Like...
He's holding up the ceiling, basically.
Yeah. I'll attempt
two
to
of
help
them,
him.
and one of them is currently shaking.
I'm literally standing there like I am. Fuck.
I'll attempt to help him then.
Look, you reach the storage, and immediately you are met by two dwarves that are currently trying to get to get
going.
Huh?
And I'm gonna assist them and take one.
Okay, yeah. You pick it up and start going backwards. Lydia, what are you doing to help?
Well, they said with holding it up, right? Like making sure it doesn't collapse.
All right.
They're like 8-9 feet.
Up.
They're
Wait.
8-9 feet in height,
Yes.
Ai. Dat is nog.
holding up a ceiling.
Tell them to hurry up!
Let me see if I have anything. Does it help?
I don't know. Eldritch Blast!
I know something that can help. Not everything is solved with an Eldritch Blast, but most things are.
Most things are.
Nee, ik ga ook zo slapen.
I'm sorry about the ambience, by the way.
Huh?
Should have used it before.
Dat heb ik al. Doei. Ja.
Doei.
What? Doei. Can I bless them?
Yes, you can.
Wait, it's an attack roll saving throw. No.
That is good.
Saving throw my help.
Okay. Bless them, bitches. The two that were struggling. And, I guess Locke for helping the people going to help.
I'm not there.
Oh, you're not there.
Locke is not helping.
Well, Clinton?
What?
I'm blessing you.
Yeah, blessing. She is blessing you and the two Goliaths that are currently holding.
I can't reach that.
Yeah.
I'm literally half the size of them.
Yeah. Roshaya, you do notice that some debris, just dust, starts falling from the ceiling. Just a little bit.
But you guys said 9 feet.
Yes, it is. It's currently being held.
Then I can't help them, right?
Well, you can help them otherwise.
You can hold on to their legs. Emotional support.
For fuck's sake.
Well, the bless helped.
Okay. That's good. Yeah, if I can, I will try holding them up. Like their arms go.
Yeah, that's good. Nice, with advantage. That was good because I rolled an at 1. Eventually, they're almost about to give up, but Locke arrives with the wood, and the 2 dwarfs come afterwards, and you reinforce this arc currently. After a 10-minute work, it seems to be secure enough. The debris that fell from the ceiling have stopped for now. The 2 Goliaths just sit down next to you, Roshai.
Are they looking injury-wise, or are they just exhausted?
They look like they fucking held this cave alive. Exhausted.
I'll plop my.
Remember that walk is super fast.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll bring I'll take out, like, I have rations in my backpack. I'll just give them a ration each. I give them some food each.
They just take it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Well, I'll go get some more wood because
And I'm still
other people
gonna
are
just
slow.
Yep.
They're still gonna stand there and wait for more for injured people to start being pumped out.
You see, after it's reinforced, more people start to slowly removing stones, carefully looking.
Oh, slowly removing stones. I am very accurately raging.
Accurately raging. Okay.
I am having other people put up supports while I dig this fucking shaft.
With other people, he means me.
No, there's other people running back and forth as well, other than you, but you're like 3 times as efficient at least.
I'm what is it? 4 times as fast as the average dwarf.
Yes. Each
time
2 dwarfs bring a wood plank, not plank. Jesus. Help.
Wooden beam.
Oh, beam. Thank you.
Okay, you need to stop talking about wood and Jesus.
Wood and Jesus. But that's
Time
all
you guys
that
bring
matters. Wood and Jesus.
A crucifix.
Would be very good support.
For each wood plank that the dwarves bring, Locke brings 3, basically.
Okay. Yeah, no, I am rage digging and burning all 3 rages.
Okay, what are you doing?
I am raging.
Yeah, you are raging and doing what?
Digging.
How?
Clearing debris while people are setting up things and helping me dig. I am pushing further and further.
Okay. You keep pushing further and further. You find more bodies. Roshai, with a quick look, you do notice that they are unmoving. Seems to be
stepping over them.
Yep.
And continuing. Yeah. And every time a rage burns out, I'm burning a new one.
Yeah. So are they brought over to me, or are they just?
Yeah, you see a few dwarves just carrying the body, but trying to be careful. But it's also a matter of immediacy to see if there are survivals beyond this. So
I'm just gonna tell them, hurry, quick.
Yep.
Every second counts.
They lay them down. Lydia, you join Roshaya in this, I would assume, since you said you... Lydia? Hello, Mel? She fell asleep.
No.
Oh, I thought she fell asleep.
It's almost.
It is.
Yeah. Well, regardless, you and Roshaya are brought some bodies. They seem to be not moving. Some of them, like, a sack was crashed, like a skin sack crashed.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll go over each and every one of them. First of all, I'm gonna see, are they dead? Are they dead? Nowhere to.
It seems.
I'm gonna start taking out the people that there's no chance of killing. Those will be left.
Like those are the even the dwarves see that they are dead. They were immediately like piled up in the like to the side. Those, and currently there are no living bodies. Like it is they get crushed on. It's about 5 people that you managed to get. Some got their bodies completely crushed and severed. Like you see a dwarf just tosses an arm into the pile. As look, are you just going back and forth bringing more wood? Okay.
Yep.
Well, next to you, Flint, there are also a few dwarves that just you see them, and they're just screaming and piling up. And every time a cart fills,
they're not off put by the fucking spooky ghosts at all. I love it.
Currently, no. Currently, they have a mission.
They all also have spooky ghosts.
No, none of them have. Do your spooky ghosts appear every time, or do they appear to the person you attack?
They only appear to the person that you smack, no?
Yeah, that's what. That's
No,
what.
they only distract the person he attacks. They
Yeah.
appear.
Starting when you choose this path on 3rd level, spectral warriors appear when you enter range.
Oh, okay.
They always appear. They just kind of block the view or
the-
annoy that one person.
Okay, well.
While you're raging, the first creature you hit with an attack becomes the target of the warriors, which hinders its attack.
Okay,
until
I
the
thought
start of
it's
the
only
next
the
turn, target with disadvantage.
I thought it's only the person.
Nope, they're just there. It's a spooky AOE because at later levels I can literally negate damage
Okay.
to people, and at even later levels I can have that
Well-
damage be done to the people.
Well,
attacking.
in that case, people were spooked at first, but they saw that the ghosts don't do anything, and there's currently a mission ahead, and just piling up cart after cart, a few good hours of work, and which by the end of it, as you just try to pull the last stone as it falls down and reveals a path beyond the ruins, completely dark. Any survivors?
Hey, survivors!
No answer.
Rashaya, look.
Am I there?
I'm
I don't
quite far
know.
away.
Yeah, event.
I'm-
Yeah, Roshai is next.
I don't know. Like we went in relatively far as the digging crew. I don't know how
Yeah,
far
it's
Locke
a,
and
it's
Rashaya.
it's it's a, it's quite a collapse, and like a lot of it has collapsed, and you worked a few hours, but eventually you reinforce every few bits that is cleared just to make sure it doesn't happen again. Like it's an arc after an arc after an arc just being made. Eventually the wood is run out and have to be brought from outside as well. But currently it's dark on the other side, and when you call, there's no immediate answer.
Fuck. I'm gonna go get my mates, and then we'll head in.
Come on, you gotta continue. And
How long did this take? How long did this take?
About 2 hours.
Yeah, I've burnt all my rages in that case. It's fine.
Yep. Yep. At this point, there are 7 bodies, and none of them is alive.
I'm gonna go back and try and gather the rest of them.
Yep. Lydia and Roshai are currently at the medical station. Just some people that injured their arms while digging just come to you and like ask for bandages. I would assume you would treat them.
I'll just like literally, if it's nothing that is if it's something like an artificial cut that basically is nothing, water skin, I just splash water in their wound to get dirt out of it. I'll literally just take one of the rags, water it up, and just tie it around their hand.
Yeah,
Just like something simple.
And during
I'm not using the bandages. I'm not using any meds. I'm not using any magic. I'm saving all of that for the people that really.
I mean, it's not only at the end. During this whole thing that had happened.
Yeah.
People just with like blisters and blood on their arms because of all the carrying and cuts from the rock that they threw incorrectly. So some of them splintered, not splintered, but like their back hurts very bad, and they just sit there at the medical station.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm only using like I'm saving all of the proper medical stuff for like proper injuries.
Yeah.
Like if someone has a deep cut in their leg, I'll use a tourniquet.
Yeah.
That's about it. They have a cut in their hand. Water rag tie period off.
The two blacksmiths Goliaths have rested a bit and now helping to reinforce the last piece that you dig out as Flint comes to you, Lydia, and Roshaya. As you just see Locke carrying another log from outside this time. Flint, you were saying you were about to gather them?
We've got a tunnel to search. I'm a bit spent.
I haven't had a workout like this in ages.
Did you find any others in there?
Corpses under the rubble. No one answered. They may be starved for oxygen, but still alive.
Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's not waste time. Go. I'm just literally just like, okay, go. I'm making sure that my backpack's still filled with bandages, with sticks, with rags.
Yeah, you have enough to fully treat 4 people in your bag. Yeah. Like if every bone, like if they need full body bandages, you can fully bandage 4 people.
Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna look.
A sign of exhaustion on Flint.
I'm
like not a point of exhaustion, but he's burnt out.
Okay, Flint, good. Flint, medical supplies. Take as many as you can. Go.
Right, I'll go grab.
Lydia, you do the same thing. Locke, you grab any sort of mining equipment we can use to get fucking in there.
Oh, it's already open. Last time.
Yeah, we're gonna need more. We're gonna need more. We're going deeper. Come on.
Deep.
There's no mining equipment down here. It's all outside. They brought it from outside.
We don't have any mining equipment at all here.
Well, they've been using it, so Flint has.
I mean, you do see a few pickaxes and hammers are just leaned on the wall by several of the dwarves that were helping.
Okay, Locke, you have water.
Yeah.
Good. Flint, you have water.
Aye.
Good.
Also,
Lydia, you have water. Oh, we have enough. Okay, let's go.
Do you want me to carry you for a bit?
I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
The 2 blacksmiths brothers are just get up as well. We're coming with you.
Good, let's go.
I want to insight check them.
Go.
I want to know if they mean us any harm.
Okay.
My inside checks have been ridiculous today. 24.
They seem to be mission driven.
Not, something about me.
Missionary driven. They seem to be thankful for Roshaya for treating and Lydia for treating them, and currently just want to help.
Okay. Alright. I continue.
Alright. And as you all get up, followed by the 2 Goliaths, you carefully pass the smaller opening that is made and like tumbled to the other side, looking at the ceiling. That doesn't seem like it looks intact, no cracks in the ceiling or anything. And as you pass through, we're gonna end here.
Ah, I see.
Before we do, I need to say something or do something very important. I hope that's okay for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do
I'm scared.
you